my mama! Oh, my mama! Oh, my mama! Who could resist? Anywhere else in the country, I was a bookie, a gambler, always looking over my shoulder, hassled by cops day and night. But here, I'm Mr. Rothstein. I'm not only legitimate, but running a casino. And that's like selling people dreams for cash. I hired an old casino pal, Billy Sherbert, as my manager, and I went to work. For guys like me, Las Vegas washes away your sins. It's like a morality car wash. It does for us what Lourdes does for humpbacks and cripples. And along with making us legit comes cash. Tons of it. I mean, what do you think we're doing out here in the middle of the desert? It's all this money. This is the end result of all the bright lights and the comp trips, of all the champagne and free hotel suites, and all the broads and all the booze. It's all been arranged just for us to get your money. That's the truth about Las Vegas. We're the only winners. The players don't stand a chance. And their cash flows from the tables to our boxes, through the cage, and into the most sacred room in the casino. The place where they add up all the money, the holy of holies, the count room. Now, this place was off limits. Even I couldn't get inside, but it was my job to keep it filled with cash, that's for sure.
They had so much fucking money in there, you could build a house out of stacks of $100 bills. And the best part was that upstairs, the board of directors didn't know what the fuck was going on. I mean, to them, everything looked on the up and up, right? Wrong. The guys inside the counting room were all slipped in there to skim the joint dry. They'd do short counts, they'd lose fill slips, they'd even take cash right out of the drop boxes. And it was up to this guy right here, standing in front of about $2 million, to skim the cash off the top without anybody getting wise, the IRS or anybody. Now notice how in the count room nobody ever seems to see anything. Somehow somebody's always looking the other way. Now look at these guys, they look busy, right? They're counting money. Who wants to bother them? I mean, God forbid they should make a mistake or forget to steal. Meanwhile, you're in and you're out. Past the jagoff guard who gets an extra C note a week just to watch the door. I mean, it's routine. Business as usual. In, out, hello, goodbye, and that's all there is to it. Just another fat fuck walking out of the casino with
It's just routine as usual, y'all. Did you know that the new slogan in Las Vegas, aka Sin City, is what happens here only happens here? Well, in case you didn't know, now you know, and you wonder why Super Bowl 58 is in Las Vegas. Oh, welcome to the show, y'all. We're going to talk about it today on the BDG Count Room. Let's welcome everybody to the show. Y'all fill in. Let's let these notifications go out. Y'all know we doing things a little different around here, baby. We taking a little bit of a different approach to content. How many of y'all dug that casino intro there, man? Give me some feedback. Let me know, is it hot or not? Yeah, we got a full show here today. So welcome everybody to the show. We are streaming live on 4 major platforms here today. Y'all know we are always streaming live on Facebook. Shout out to my BDG supporters over there. This content would not be possible without your support over there. Shout out to everybody on LinkedIn, all the professionals. We know you're not at work on Saturday, but if you're scrolling today, tap in with your boy here today. We're also streaming live on YouTube. So special shout out to all of the subs over there on YouTube. I know I've been a little slow on some content over there, but we've been real busy over here in the gym at BDG, if you follow what I'm saying. And lastly, shout out to everybody on that platform called X now, you know, the artist formerly known as Twitter. So shout out to everybody rolling with us over there on Twitter. We're streaming in all of those locations, but welcome everybody to the show. It is the August Gym Rat of the Month Challenge. Awards going out today. The count room is going. I'm going to introduce y'all to the count room here today on BDG. Yeah, man, we got a lot of things popping here. We got the pregame show here. We're going to talk about some pregames. We're going to talk about, the Trey Lance trade. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk some Cowboys. So y'all tap in with your boy. Let me know where you're watching from. Give me a comment. Let's get this show underway. But shout out to my guy, Mike Rock over there, DC4L, baby. We see you. First in the gym. Would be a show without a Facebook user. So we're tapping in with a Facebook user here today. Let me know. Give me another comment. Let me know. I think I'm running into some technical difficulties over here. Maybe they got me on that intro. But shout out to the Facebook user here today. Probably my cousin up in AK. RC, I see you tapping in here today. What's good, baby? Junior tapping in. Familiar name getting around here. We see you tapping in, Junior. Appreciate you tapping in here today. What up, Kelly Collins on the East Coast? We see you tapping in here today. But yeah, y'all let me know if I'm still live or not. It looks like I may have dropped signal on StreamYard. I'm not certain, but give me a comment and let me know. It still looks like we may be. No, we got hit on that. So, okay, that's the problem. Little technical difficulty. I knew we might take a little hit on the casino intro. But it's all good, baby, because Facebook stay getting me over here. You know what I mean? So I'm taking care of that here on the back end. Let me know, can you still see me? Are we streaming live? Give me a comment up there. Are we still live? Let me check over here on Facebook right quick. Yeah, it looks like we're still live over there on YouTube too as well. I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me as we kick off the show, trying to get through some comments, but it looks like I may have ran into some technical difficulties there on the intro, but y'all know we like to do things differently. Maybe it might hurt me today, but that's okay. That's how we push the envelope here. We'll build a different group. As you can see, this article that's up next to me. If you wonder what's going on with the Trey Lance trade, we're going to talk a little bit about some women in football here today. And, you know, what's up with this Trey Lance trade? You know, the connection between Jerry Jones, you know, Mark Davis, the son of Al Davis. You see RIP over there. You know, what was Jerry's affinity with Al Davis? We're going to talk a little bit about that here today. So we got a full show. Plus, we're going to be giving some prizes away. So why don't we open up the show by giving away a prize? How about that? Shout out to all of the green badges here. You know the rules to play. You got to be a green badge supporter in order to win, baby. Am I still kicking over there? Can y'all feel me? It looks like my guy Joe Tranchino over there tapping in. Let me know if the broadcast is still up. I hit a little bump in the road, so I don't know what's going on, but we're still going to stream it live like it's going down like that, baby. Y'all know how I do it. We're going to give away a prize here today, so shout out to all of the green badges. You see me? I'm rocking the bucket hat. We're going to give a bucket hat away today to the Gym Rat of the Month Challenge winner here. This month, you had to be a green badge in order to participate. This is the grand prize. We have 3 other prizes to give away. As you can see, this Micah Parsons poster in the background. Shout out to my guy Cesar Mancia over there in OAT, the fan base creator who created that. So we got 3 of his posters to give away today, and that is the first one. So we got about 20 names on there, I believe. Let me take a look at all of the names we got up on the spin the wheel. So yeah, I think we're at 20 names. So you can see all of the familiar names there. As the wheel is spinning, you got the names over there to the right. You can take a look at that. So all of these folks that are green badges and supporters of the content here, this is how you get on this wheel. Is every Saturday we have a supporter Saturday show where we tap in, see what the workout is going to be, get the workout in, whether it be like this video, share this video, or sign up here or do something there. You know, you'll have some instructions and everybody will be competing for prizes. This is a way for me to break bread with my supporters here this season. We got a very important season underway, and I'm happy that we're kicking it off today, especially with the Vegas Raiders. You know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's right, man. We in the gym heavy today, so make sure you tap in and let me know where you're watching from. It says we dropped live on Facebook. Yeah, I know I hit a bump in the road. I think they hit me on the casino intro there. You know, I was wondering about that to begin with, but that's okay. It looks like we're still live on YouTube. So shout out to everybody on YouTube. Maybe that's what the problem is. We're only live on YouTube, but that's cool. Showing some YouTube love here today. I guess everybody gonna have to figure out how to get over here on YouTube. After all, I'll probably just download this live show and then place it up over there on BDG so that way everybody can see it. But I got the wheel up here. So make sure, Troy, Mike, if y'all are tapping in here on YouTube, looks like we're only live on this platform now. If we're only live on YouTube, y'all go tell the other folks, man, try to drag them over here to the show. If you'd like to do that, appreciate that. But we got this nice little bucket hat here to give away here today in lieu of the posters here today. And so we're going to keep the show rolling as you see the wheels spinning. So we got 20 names there. Like I said, in order to get on there, you got to follow along every week. You got to be engaged with the content. I do appreciate everybody that supports, that may not show up on a like, comment, or share here. Maybe you're just supporting silently in the background, and that's cool. Maybe you're over here supporting and plotting. I don't know. That might not be cool, but at least you're supporting. But that's cool. If you don't get in the gym, we're going to award the 20 percenters here today. And that's about 20 of the names that we got. And if you never heard of the Pareto theory, you know, the old 80-20 rule, well, they say about 20% of your production is going to come from about, or 80% of your production is going to come from about 20% of your people, right? So shout out to these 20 folks on the Built Different group over here on Facebook. Now, this is exclusively for Facebook. So I know we're talking over here on YouTube only. Looks like we're only live on YouTube still. So you can hop over there to Facebook to check it out. But if you're on both platforms, welcome back over here to the show on YouTube. I think we got hit on the intro. But let's give away one of these Micah Parsons, or this one Micah Parsons poster away. And everybody who's in the wheel is eligible for the prizes here today. So special shout out to you if you got your name up on there. Let's just go through your names right quick and give everybody a quick shout out. My guy Mike Rock, Troy Park, a lot of these familiar names, Caitlin Adams, Park Ranger, RC up in AK, Sherry, Roquez, Albert Rios, Brian Lewis, Felicia Kimman, Tanya Gill, Michael Rogers, Peter Champion, Israel Nelson, Anthony Thomas, Brian Herron, King Sharon, Ben Salazar, and lastly but not leastly, the prototype, you know, behind this whole concept thing that we got going on over here. So shout out to all of the 20 BDG supporters. You have to have a green badge over here on Facebook. So if you're on LinkedIn, if you're on Twitter, if you're on YouTube, like what we're on now, you can jump over to Facebook, become a supporter over there. You'll be eligible to play along and win some prizes like we're about to give away right now. So shout out to all of the 20. Let's spin the wheel. You got to be kidding me, y'all. You got to be kidding me. I mean, my guy just came up. Shout out to my guy, Park Ranger. My guy just flew up. Him and his better half there flew up from Visalia, California. Gabrielle, I believe is her name. Flew up from Visalia, California, came to the Seattle Seahawks game. His first ever NFL experience. This guy's been cleaning up here as a BDG Gym Rat of the Month supporter. And I'm not surprised. The wheel even believes so as well. Shout out to my guy, Park Ranger, who won the Micah Parsons poster, man. Congratulations. That's amazing, man. My guy Park Ranger is cleaning up, y'all. We're going to leave you there, and we got a couple of other posters to give away too as well. So as you can see, let me get me up on the screen here. Man, it sucks. You know, we lost the stream over there on Facebook, but that's cool. We're showing some YouTube love here today. So if you're on LinkedIn or maybe on Twitter and you can comment, let us know you're alive and kicking over there too as well, if that's not the case. But if not, we're showing some YouTube love here today. So special shout out to the green badges on BDG over on Facebook who also hang out over here on YouTube. Yeah. Let's give some shout outs to those folks right quick. My guy Troy in the building. Yeah, we dropped live on Facebook. Everybody just going to have to figure it out, man. You know, I can't stop and restart, baby. Once we get started, that's the only way to go. I see you, Park Ranger, tapping in. Congrats on the winner. He's tapping in over there on YouTube. This is short, everybody. I've been telling everybody to come over here and follow me on YouTube or sub to the YouTube channel. So shout out to my guy, Park Ranger, on winning. That's the first of 4 prizes that we're going to be giving away here today. I got 2 Emmitt Smith posters. As you see, I got Emmitt Smith back here hanging around me. You know the GOAT. Yeah, we got lions and goats and all that stuff over here with BDG, baby. But I got the GOAT been hanging out with me. So shout out to everybody in OAT on Facebook that voted Emmitt Smith in as the back-to-back repeat winner, favorite player in our Facebook group. So if you voted, I know some of y'all that are live here with me probably voted. Thank you for voting, but we're giving 2 of these away here today. So shout out to my guy, Cesar Mancia, as we give away 3 of his posters. Like I said, toward the end of the show, we're going to be giving away this bucket hat just like I got on, baby. It's a safari out here in the jungle. So the Gym Rat of the month for August is going to be awarded this here toward the end of the show, but we still got a lot of things to cover, man. So welcome, everybody. Okay, are we live back on Facebook? Let me know if we're live back on Facebook or not. I got a catastrophe going on over here, technically speaking, but shout out to everybody that's still riding. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to cover here today, man. You know, got a couple big questions of the show to get underway here too as well. But one of the first things I wanted to share with everybody here is if you start seeing me post links to Fanatics, you know, a lot of folks buy their NFL merchandise from Fanatics. Well, I'm a Fanatics affiliate. So any links that I share here, you know what I mean? I'm going to be sharing a product of the day here on the timeline, especially on Built Different Group. Only on Facebook, I'll be sharing a product of the day, as you guys seen. I'll just give you a hint if you haven't been able to see it yet. The product of the day up for what we got going right now currently. I'm just introducing this to be able to share some links out there for the diehards. A lot of folks have asked me, hey, where did you get, you know, where did you get this? Where did you get that? And I'll start sharing links. As you see, the bucket hat here exclusively was shared here today. That's the Cowboy Joe bucket hat there. You know, the bucket hats are coming back round. As you see, my girl Sherry, shout out to my supporter Sherry Rowland, who won a bucket hat here, one of the sideline bucket hats for the Dallas Cowboys, the official blue and all of that. So shout out to my girl Sherry Rowland up here, Pacific Northwest supporter. But yeah, that if you start seeing that across the timeline, that's what you'll see. I know everybody on Facebook, if we're not live here now, you'll see it after the fact. I'll download this video. I'll share it up as a whole video over there on Facebook. So thank God it's recorded here in StreamYard. You got to be ready, if you know what I mean. That's my creator talk there. But yeah, that's BDG Fanatics. Product of the day. I'll be sharing at least one product every day or every other day here from Fanatics. So if you got particular items that you're looking for, don't hesitate. Hit me in the DM. And that way we can get some products up of the day that you'll be interested in all together. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for the BDG product of the day. I'm in a Fanatics affiliate. So that means anytime you click any links that I share and you purchase, I earn a small commission. So I appreciate that. Y'all know I shop at Fanatics too. I happen to get these from my hat stop. So shout out to my hat stop up here. You know, I know my guy RK from Alaska just visited down here and went and ran up a big old tab over there at my hat stop. I see you up there fishing and all with your cool nerds, RC up there at AK. Appreciate your support as always, brother. You're doing some neat things up there. But getting to some more notes, man. We got the Vegas Raiders kicking off in less than about, 2 hours. How do y'all feel about that Trey Lance trade the day after? Let's talk about that as I bring up some numbers here. As the big question of the show here today, if y'all are tapping in on YouTube, let me know the day after on Trey, how do you feel about the Dallas Cowboys who recently traded with the 49ers yesterday for a 4th-round pick, securing a QB3, as we've gotten news that Will Greer, shout out to all of the Will Greerdos. Shout out to my guy Monte coming up with that. I thought that was pretty cool. If you don't know what that's about, scroll up to the story on the BDG page and check it out. But yeah, how do you feel about the Trey Lance trade the day after? That's a comment I'm throwing out there to everybody. So leave me your thoughts in the comment. Let me know you're alive and kicking. But this especially for all my Cowboy fans, as a lot of folks, especially the Will Greerdos, they're saying Dak is about to lose his job. So I need to hear from y'all. Y'all tap in and let me know as I pull up some numbers here. Y'all know we got the Raiders on deck today, so I wanted to keep it Las Vegas theme coming into the show. That's right, baby. The Count Room. How many of y'all remember that movie in the movie Casino? How many of y'all remember that? The Count Room in the Casino. That's what we opened up here with. They got us probably in trouble over there on Facebook, but it's all good. We're going to keep it pushing. But how do y'all feel about the Super Bowl being in Las Vegas this year and the affinity between our owner, Jarrah, and former owner of the Raiders, Al Davis, whose now son, I believe, Mark Davis, is in control, as we talk a little bit about the Las Vegas Raiders here today. But I still need to know how y'all think about that Trey Lance trade, man. I'm feeling pretty good about it overall. You know what I mean? I don't feel any different than I felt yesterday. But if you slept on it and you woke up and you feel a little different today, let me know in a comment below. How do you feel about the Trey Lance situation? As I got the Raiders here, you see the Raiders are 2-0 currently right now in the preseason. That's right. The Raiders are 2-0. They're about to go to the Super Bowl back at their own stadium, at Allegiant Stadium, after they win the Super Bowl. Should they hang a W on the Dallas Cowboys today? Well, let's take a look at the last couple of teams the Raiders beat. They beat the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, that's the team we just got Trey Lance from, is it not? Yeah, that's right, baby. Trey Lance played in a preseason game over there recently. So if you're not up on it and you didn't know, Dallas Cowboys traded for Trey Lance to the 49ers yesterday for a 4th-round pick. I don't think he's going to be playing today, but let's take a look at his numbers that he had against the Raiders, y'all. Trey Lance was 10 of 15 for 112 yards and 1 touchdown, as you can see right there. I mean, what are your thoughts if you didn't know that now about Trey Lance coming to the Cowboys, especially after he put up that line versus the 49ers? Now, we know this is preseason. We know we're talking about practice. I know it's practice. It's practice. But I want to know your thoughts. Leave a comment up there and let me know. Troy says, I don't know how I feel about the trade. I don't think you're the only one. I think there's a lot of folks out there. It caught me by total surprise yesterday, just to be honest. My guy Park Rangers tapping in here says he felt pretty good about the trade. Like I said, it depends on how you feel about the scenario. Like I said, I was totally surprised that the Cowboys went and traded, especially on a Friday. Like, that's unparticular of the Dallas Cowboys. But all things considered, as the Super Bowl is scheduled in Vegas this season, I thought it kind of had some connecting dots here as we take a look at, we got the Vegas Raiders on schedule today, visiting in AT&T Stadium. I know everybody's out there getting ready for the big game or the preseason game. I know not everybody treats preseason the same, but that's cool. Yeah, I wanted to connect the dots here a little bit for y'all as we take a look at that Trey Lance trade. That was his numbers recently. And then also the Raiders went up against the Rams. So we're taking a look at the Raiders here. For the Raiders, you got Brian Hoyer as a quarterback there. You know, we got Jimmy G out there. Not we, but they got Jimmy G out there. You know, that was funny. Jimmy G used to be out in San Francisco. It seems like it's been musical chairs with these quarterbacks between these particular owners, does it not? But 34-17, the Raiders over the Rams. So they are 2-0 coming in against the Cowboys today. And if you're wondering how are you going to be able to watch the game, well, I'm not streaming it live. You got to go to NFL Plus if you want to be able to stream the game here today. So if you haven't already, if you didn't know, you can go to NFLplus.com. They are streaming the game here today between the Raiders and the Cowboys. Once you become a member there, you can watch it for free, but you will have to sign up in order to watch the games this season, as the NFL now has their own official streaming platform under the NFL Network. So make sure you check that out. As you see, I got NFL Plus here in the background. That's one of the ways that you'll be able to watch the game. I'm sure the Dofu Sports app probably works. Shout out to my guy Mike Rock for the assist over a couple of years ago, DOFU Sports app. But in case you're wondering how to watch the game today, it's about to be live here at 5 p.m. on the West Coast. So I wanted to get this workout in today. How about let's give away another poster? So shout out to those folks that have been supporting the content here as we get ready to give away one of these Emmitt Smith posters. Let's go back to the Wheel of Names. As we see, we still got the Wheel of Names up. And if you won like my guy Park Ranger did already, I haven't removed you. You still have a chance to win. That is a way you be able to stack them reps, baby. So shout out to my guy Park Ranger, who's currently leading in the Stars division over here on Facebook. So if you know about Facebook Stars, you know we got a Tony Dorsett autographed jersey up for grabs. So shout out to my guy Park Ranger, who won the Michael Parsons poster. But now we're going to give away the Emmitt Smith poster. Let me just change that. Let me just change that image right quick, y'all. There we go. Now we looking right. Now we got him up there. So shout out to the GOAT. We got the GOAT up there. I got 2 of these to give away today. So shout out to my Green Bad supporters on Facebook. I know we're live on YouTube, but shout out to my supporters tapping in here. So if you're a sub and you watch this after the fact, if you're on Facebook, I welcome you to come over there and join the community there. Once I get monetized here on YouTube, we'll have subscriptions here available for YouTube, plus some other options as well, like Super Chat. But for the time being, this is where we're hanging out mostly over there on Built Different Group. But shout out to those green badges, keeping the content alive over there. And that's what we do. We give away prizes 4 times a month. As you see, this is our second prize to give away. So shout out to the green badges. Let's spin the wheel. This is for the GOAT poster. Let's see who's going to get it. Don't tell me Park Ranger. Oh, look at that. Troy Park, baby. Oh, is it going to be Caitlin with Troy? Congratulations. And that, could happen to a better guy here. I know he's live with us, who said, I don't know how to feel about that trade. Shout out to my guy, Troy Park, tapping in here. I guess the wheel favored you here a little bit here today. So congrats to my guy, Troy, on winning the GOAT poster. But let's get into some other things here as always. I already got your address, Troy, so we'll be good to go, baby. But as always, remember when you're on the Facebook page, especially if you're watching here today on YouTube or LinkedIn or one of the other platforms, always come to the featured posts here. You guys can see me yet. Take a look at these featured posts that are here. These change all the time. I can keep 6 up here at a time. As you see, we had the show here featured. So that way, in case you miss it or you want to wonder when we're live again next here, normally when I'm on StreamYard, I'm live on all platforms, but we had a little hiccup coming in here today. We got the top stars here, leaders here. Shout out to Park Ranger, my guy up at AK. This is for the Tony Dorsett autograph custom jersey there, courtesy of my jersey plug. So shout out to my jersey plug. Keegan, he knows who he is over there on Facebook. But always check those featured posts. As you see here, all my fantasy football heads. Shout out to all my fantasy football folks that are in the leagues. We have 3 fantasy football leagues over there on Built Different Group on the Facebook page. So I'll be sharing a lot of content from fantasy perspective this season. I've been playing fantasy football since 2009. I've been part of the Fantasy Sports Trade Association, aka now the Fantasy Sports Gaming Association. So I'll be sharing a lot of different tips and things, especially on the 3 leagues that we got on the page here with Built Different Group. But always check out the featured posts here. Again, shout out to everybody who made it down for the game. As you see here, Mike Rock, RC, Park Ranger, Sherry, everybody, all our kids out there. I thought it was awesome. We all got to meet up here at Lumen Field. So shout out to those Green Bad supporters that made that happen. But yeah, always check the featured posts on the page to stay up to date. Because like I said, things change. You may miss something on the timeline. You may not get a notification. Make sure you come over when you visit the page. You check the featured posts when you do. But what's the connection between Jerry Jones, Al Davis, Mark Davis, and Stan Kroenke? Can anybody tell me? Does anybody know who the owner is of the San Francisco 49ers? Who just traded away, their number 3 draft pick, I think it was. This guy was supposedly supposed to be the second coming of Joe Montana in San Francisco or something. I don't know. But they just traded him away. Does anybody know who the owner of the San Francisco 49ers is? We're going to cover that here just a second. But yeah, this story here covers it, man. I told y'all the connections, man. Shout out to everybody who's been playing along with the Caption This memes and all of that stuff on Facebook. We appreciate everybody tapping in here. I posted a meme up here yesterday on Friday. Today's Saturday. But I'll skip back over here so y'all can take a look at this. We posted a meme up here on Friday. So shout out to everybody who played along. Everybody know Ice Cube is a Raiders fan. And, I just threw a star on Smokey there. You can call me Smokey if you like. But, yeah, shout out to my guy Smokey Chris Tucker over there. But I said caption this. And what is the connection? I mean, this goes all the way back, man. We're talking about these connections between these owners. All the way back, man, to when Amari Cooper got traded. Y'all remember when Amari Cooper got traded to the Cowboys from the Raiders when they were back in Oakland? When Derek Carr was the quarterback out there? Shout out to my guy Monty with the caption this right there. It says, watching Amari Cooper run the perfect route. How many of y'all remember Amari Cooper here? But I thought that was pretty cool, especially when we're talking about these owners when it comes to the NFL. You know, there's only 32 of them, but they definitely have a lot of webs weaved between them, don't they? As we've seen yet, the Cowboys made a move in a trade with the San Francisco 49ers, which, oh, by the way, who's the owner of the San Francisco 49ers? I thought I'd put that up there and show y'all. Shout out to the ladies. Denise DeBartello York is actually the owner of the San Francisco 49ers. So shout out to the ladies. How many did y'all know we got a lady NFL owner out there in the Bay Area who Jerry Jones just made a deal with on Trey Lance? I didn't know that. I thought it was still, you know, the younger guy that's there, one of them other DeBartellos. But shout out to the ladies that's running things, because we're going to be talking about some ladies here in football, especially as we get towards the end of the show. But I just thought it was ironic, you know, that all of these interwebs between these owners, y'all. I mean, a lot of times you have to sit around and think, you know, what are some of these trade scenarios? How do some of these things develop? Because like I said, I was totally surprised, especially, you know, because a lot of our fan base seemed to think that Will Grier was better than Cooper Rush. How many of y'all seen a Cowboy fan out there trying to argue you up and down that Will Grier was better than Cooper Rush? Well, shout out to the Will Grierdos out there. You know, Will Grier got his pink slip here today as we slide into the pregame. Got a couple more prizes to give away. We're going to talk a little bit about the Cowboys versus the Raiders today. So if you got Cowboys comments, throw them up there. We're going to talk about who's going to be playing, what I expect to see. But it's for certain that Will Grier was handed his pink slip after tonight's game, which he'll start and play in its entirety, it looks like. He's going to be auditioning for other NFL teams, as that trade with Trey Lance and that fourth-round pick looks like Will Grier may be gone to another team. So take that, Will Grierdos. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, Facebook was acting real weird. Like I said, I'll upload this video after the fact so everybody can get a chance, especially all the supporters who missed out. But thank you for hopping over here on YouTube. It did manage to keep us live on YouTube. So thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Appreciate you tapping in, as always. But yeah, we're sliding into some Dallas Cowboys versus Raiders talk. So get your Cowboy preseason hats on, y'all. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Shout out to the ladies. You know, the ladies are running football. The ladies are beginning to run things around here on Build Different Group. And quite frankly, I know quite a few ladies that probably know more than some men, including myself, about football. So shout out to all of the ladies that love football here, as you learned who the owner of the San Francisco 49ers is, you know, Miss DeBartello. Like, that's pretty cool, right? That's who Jerry Jones just recently did a deal with. But let's slide off into this Raiders-Cowboys talk. So the Cowboys 0-2, the Las Vegas Raiders coming in 2-0. Are the Cowboys going to get a win finally at home as the final preseason game? It's kind of weird that we're 15 days away from kicking off on Sunday Night Football, right? Is anybody kind of picking up what I'm putting down as we talk a little bit about some Will Grier here today too? That's right. Troy says they're letting him play tonight to showcase what he has left for the other 31 teams. Exactly. Will Grier was told he got his pink slip, so he's going to have to perform like he need a job. No time to update his LinkedIn profile or anything. Will Grier is going to have the keys tonight, y'all. And I expect to see probably a lot more of these third string and fourth string guys trying to make this roster, as we know we're approaching the deadline roster in the NFL when all 32 NFL teams have to cut down their rosters from 90 to 53. I don't expect to see too much Deuce Vaughn. I don't expect to see too much Rico Dowdle. I'll tell you the truth, I expect to see a lot of Will Grier and some of these other receivers trying to get some run here as we see Will Grier go on audition tonight, scheduled to play the whole game. We won't see QB2. We won't see QB3. You know, Trey Lance, who everybody's now saying all of the Will Grierdors have somehow transformed into Trey Lance lovers. Now he's better than Dak Prescott. I don't know how that works. But anyway, we won't see nobody but Will Grier at the helm tonight. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Let's throw the question out there. What do y'all expect to see tonight? I don't expect to see too much except for some of these guys on the cusp of trying to make this roster. I think the guys the Cowboys knew they had on their radar coming in on this roster were going to make it. I think they've solidified that. Now we're trying to see where we can get some more depth in for this last and final game of the preseason against the Las Vegas Raiders. Park Ranger says, he better perform if he wants his job. I'm with you. You know, nothing. I mean, at least the Cowboys, you know, told him beforehand, which is kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool that the Cowboys, even though they're going to hand him a pink slip, you know, the same Cowboy that everybody, all these Will Grierdors was saying was better than Cooper Rush. I mean, they gave him a pink slip and they told him, look, you know, you got to go ball out tonight, baby, because, you know, we're going to give you that opportunity to go showcase your talents for another team. Thanks to that Trey Lance trade, I think that solidified QB3 with the quarterback room situation that's been going on over there in San Francisco. It's been all the hype. Haven't really been tapping in. I've been hearing Trey Lance here, Trey Lance there. You know, who's going to be starting Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy, you know, the like. But I think it was a great move by the Cowboys. I don't feel any different than I did yesterday, as we're going to see Will Grier take on the Las Vegas Raiders tonight. I don't know what to expect out of the Raiders. I mean, it's just a bunch of guys, like we said, trying to make this 53-man roster as we got the cutoff coming up. And with that being said, I'll cut off and let's cut to another poster to give away. So shout out to my guy Park Ranger on the first win. Shout out to my guy shout out to my guy Troy Park on the line on the second win. I think that's pretty cool that both of y'all are live here on YouTube while we get this going. But y'all know I break bread with y'all, and that's just how it works, baby. So we're going to spin the wheel here again and find out who is up for the third and final Emmett poster, or the second and final Emmett poster. Hey, shout out to the ladies. Shout out to the ladies. I think that's a great segue. The wheel short is playing nice with your boy today. Shout out to the ladies. As we were talking about, the owner of the the owner of the San Francisco 49ers is also a lady, Mrs. DiBartello. But shout out to my girl, Felicia Kimmin, who's been all over the content. One of the 20%ers here, always build different. You won the Emmett poster. That is the third and final poster. So congratulations to everybody who won posters on there as we shift back to the content over here for the pregame, y'all. We're going to be wrapping up here in the next 10 minutes or so, as I'll announce the Gym Rat of the Month for August. And then we'll finish up here with your comments. I know it's been a tough go here. I expected that we'd be live on all the other platforms, but at least we got to hang on here today on YouTube, and we all got a little bit more intimate here on YouTube today as a result. So shout out to everybody on YouTube that may watch this after the fact. If you're on Facebook, like I said, I invite you over. Check out the link in the description box below. Come over there and join the community on Facebook, baby. But the count room, man, going back to the count room, y'all. As we opened up here, that movie Casino, man, one of my favorite movies was Casino, you know. As you see Mr. Rothstein, you know, from the mob go in and start operating his own casino. I find it, you know, very, very hilarious that the Super Bowl is going to be in Las Vegas. I mean, about 10 years ago, wasn't it taboo to be betting on the NFL? I mean, you couldn't do squares at work. You couldn't have fantasy football teams and leagues and things of that nature. You know, some states still don't allow sports betting. I think it's really, really ironic that the Super Bowl is in Las Vegas, as that movie Casino has a lot of similarities there, as now the NFL has moved in to the entertainment capital of the world. So Super Bowl 58 going down there is going to be monumental, historical. I think it'll be a digital phenomenon. And if you've seen anything lately out there in Vegas, how many of y'all have seen that new sphere out there in Vegas? Yeah, that big sphere that's out there in Vegas. I thought I had a photo up of it here. I wanted to share with y'all, but I do not. So I don't want to waste any more time as we get toward the end of the show. But yeah, I mean, a lot is going on in Las Vegas. So Las Vegas, I've been fortunate to go to Las Vegas quite a few times. My plan is to be in Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Now, should the Cowboys get there? Now, that's a different story. But either way, your boy BG plans to be there. So if you're just watching this content for the first time, this is a reason why you want to get down, because all of the green badges, I'm going to be taking you on a journey into Las Vegas for this historical first ever Super Bowl in Las Vegas. I mean, it's the most bet on sporting event in the world, in the entertainment capital of the world. I plan to be there, boots on ground. Cowboys or not, Cowboys, y'all going to have to do y'all part, baby. Jerry, if you're listening, I need you to get that check out and write that big check, baby. You know, we over worth $9 billion. I need you to write that check over there to old Roger Goodell to get us out there while you over there been talking to him in the count room. You know, the count room where all the money's coming in. So if you've seen that intro, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's my Vegas affinity. I'll be sharing a lot of content about Vegas here on the timeline, especially on Built Different Group. So if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you use hashtag replay. But we're going to announce here the Gym Rat of the Month. And as we've been talking about, you know, supporters here and folks who engage on the content, folks who participate in the workouts, folks who help build community, folks who add value here. I thought it was only fitting that we highlight the ladies here today, especially. So shout out to my girl, Felicia Kimmin, who won that poster. I think that's quite fitting. You know, we learned who the owners of the 49ers are now. It's Denise DeBartello York. So I didn't know that. I know everybody knows who the owner of the Dallas Cowboys is, and Jerry Jones. But this Gym Rat of the Month here has been breaking glass ceilings here with the content. She's been hanging around over here. I haven't seen her in the gym today. She's probably getting ready for the game. But she's always adding context over here. She's been an admin in the trenches in my group over at Official America's team. I mean, shout out to the ladies that know football. She's been helping manage the group over there as an admin. Not only has she done that, she's been a Green Badge supporter and a Patreon supporter. Shout out to the gang Patreon supporters over there who've been helping keep the lights on at Official America's team. She's been part of that crowd too as well. I want to announce Caitlin Adams as the Gym Rat of the Month for August. So shout out to the ladies. The ladies are in the trenches too. She is the Gym Rat of the Month for August, joining the ranks of my guy, Mike Rock, who won it in June, joining the ranks of my guy, Troy Park, who's tapping in here today. So the first lady to join the Gym Rat of the Month challenge here, which now she's eligible for Gym Rat of the Year, along with my guy Mike and along with my guy Troy. There will be a Gym Rat of the Year challenge. So if you win for the month, this is part of the reason why you need to stay in the gym. This is how you're going to compound muscle. And Caitlin has definitely compounded her context here. So congratulations to Caitlin. I wanted to make sure your efforts didn't go unnoticed. She is the Gym Rat of the Month for August, the preseason challenge. I haven't seen her here today, which is not typical, but shout out to my girl. I know she's normally live on Facebook over there with us, but congratulations to my girl, Caitlin. You are the Gym Rat of the Month for the month of August, continue to, you know, to crash ceilings here, glass ceilings here in terms of ladies in football. So special shout out to the supporters here. You know, we've been talking a lot, especially about Gym Rat of the Month challenge. You know, like I said, the fantasy football content shift here. So shout out to the leagues. I'll be talking more about fantasy football here on Built Different Group. I'll be sharing some of that on YouTube as well. So look for that. Yes, Nicole, congratulations. Ladies, congratulating ladies. Yes, Park Ranger, congratulations. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Like my guy Troy says, welcome to the Gym Rat of the Month Club. That's what's up, baby. But these Dallas Cowboys are getting ready to play in a little over an hour. They're getting ready to host the Las Vegas Raiders. Like I said, I'll be watching the game here on NFL Plus in the studio. I'll be keeping a close eye on Will Grier. I'll really be looking at the running back situation because I don't expect to see too much of Deuce Vaughn. I think we'll see probably a little bit more of Malik Davis or maybe some more heavy dose of Rico Dowdle to see who is going to solidify this running back room. Is it going to be Tony Pollard, Deuce Vaughn, and Rico or Malik? Looks like the ball's in Rico's court. But we're going to see as we look upon another final and last preseason game here. It's just gone by like that, y'all. After this preseason game, then we kick off the regular season, which I'm super pumped for. So thank you for all of the green badges that have supported the content here, because without y'all, you know, this content wouldn't be possible. We appreciate you sticking around here on YouTube. I'm going to have to download this video now and make sure I upload it over there on Facebook so everybody can see who the winners are. So congratulations to all the winners here today. We are all winners here, especially when we represent our Cowboys. Y'all know we are built different. This is a lifestyle, y'all. Not anybody can just do this. And this is evident of the supporters that we got here in the gym today. So as we get ready to go out, baby, y'all know me. We're going to end it on a positive note. So shout out to everybody on YouTube. We appreciate y'all tapping in, and congrats to all of the winners here today. Park Ranger on the Micah Parsons poster. Troy with the Emmett poster. Felicia with the Emmett poster. And lastly, our ladies, two guys. I think it's pretty much equality over here at BDG. So congratulations to our girl Kaylin on winning that. We appreciate y'all, man. Get ready to go over here and watch these boys, y'all. So I'll be tapping in on Facebook. Y'all make sure to come back over there. I'll be tapping in on the Facebook halftime live show. But that's it, y'all. It's a wrap, baby. We talked pretty much about everything I think we wanted to talk about here today. So let's go on and scoot on out of here, man. Y'all know how we do it. It's time to stand up. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up.